I'm going to lay out the fast start game plan. And one of the things I want to share with you all, when I got started in this business, which was sort of over 24 years ago, when I was five, just kidding. I'm obviously a lot older than this, but when I got started 24 years ago, my mentor, what he explained to me, it was that you don't, a lot of people think that they work a comp plan and they feel that they have to understand everything when it comes to a comp plan. But a comp plan is, it's really designed to take you all the way to the finish line, which could be millions of dollars a year in income. And so it's very sometimes complex because it has lots of different pieces. And what my mentor told me is that if you want to be successful in network marketing, you don't want to work a comp plan. What you want to do is you want to work a game plan. And when you know how to work a game plan, you can, first of all, have success yourself. And the second thing that you want to do is you want to teach other people to work a game plan. This is the most important thing for you to focus on, because all you really have to do is teach people how to work a game plan. And if you do that successfully, your business will grow and it will grow exponentially over time. So this is why we launched this plan, is because we really wanted to help empower that, drive that in the game plan. So the first step in the game plan to get started and start correctly is you want to get qualified. And why do you want to get qualified? Well, one of the major reasons that you want to get qualified is that when you're qualified, you can earn on a team. That's the first thing to understand. So that's number one. You want to get qualified because, of course, when you're introducing other ambassadors and they're introducing ambassadors, you want to be able to earn on that team. So in order to do that, you need to be qualified. And so the typical way to get qualified is you get started as an ambassador. And how do you do that? $40 plus $9.95 is your membership. So that's your membership as an ambassador. Now, in order to be qualified, you need to have 3 members. So 1, 2, 3. So if you have 2 other customer members who are paying $9.95 a month, you're qualified, and now you can begin earning on a team. So that's what has been the typical way to get qualified. Now, what we did, which people are really excited about, because we had a lot of people asking us, they're saying, hey, when I get started, I want to get products, right? Would you guys agree that most people, when they get started, the first thing that they want to do is they want to take advantage of one of our specials. We have our basic, daily essentials. We have our secret collection. We have our ultimate glow collection. These are specials that are available immediately when they get started. And a lot of our new ambassadors are taking advantage of that when they get started. Also, they're sometimes selling products to other customers directly, their own personal products. So what we did is we came up with a way for you to qualify with simply 300 in personal volume. Okay, so what that means, 300 is equal to $300, by the way. 300 PV is equal to $300. So if you get started and you purchase, let's say, the Ultimate Glow collection, the Ultimate Glow is what, is that like 7 something, 710, something of that nature, 740 maybe. When you purchase that, so 300 PV equals $300. So if someone places, of course, an Ultimate Glow pack, they're going to have 740 PV. Or we actually have a builder set that's 300 PV. Here's the beautiful thing about that. Instead of having to go out there and just getting a couple of customers, immediately when you place your product order, you're qualified. So that qualifies you out of the gates, number one. So that's the first thing that you want to do is get qualified. Now you're qualified to earn on a team. The second thing that you want to do is you want to get what's called a fast start bonus. We just rolled this out, and this is an additional bonus that we put on top of what was already there in place in the compensation structure. So when you have 300 PV and you sponsor your first 3 ambassadors, that's the first goal that you should have, is to go out there and you want to enroll your first 3 people quickly. That should be the number one thing. Get your first 3 people in place. And you can just get them started for I'm just going to say 50 instead of 49. It's just easier to say sometimes, right? But it's $49.95, but let's just round up to 50. So get them started with $50, and as soon as you do this, we're going to pay you a $100 fast start bonus. So that's an immediate payout as soon as that happens. Now, this has to happen in your first 30 days. That's why we call it a fast start bonus. So when you do this, 300 personal volume, first requirement, and then 3 personal recruits, we're going to pay you a $100 fast start bonus. Okay? That's number 2. Now, what we want to do is help your 3 ambassadors do the same thing, which is help them do their 300 personal volume. And when you do that, you have a total of 1,200 in QV, which would qualify you for the Power Circle bonus, which is $300. Now, here's what's really powerful about that if you think about it. How much money have you made right now? $400. Take the $100 plus, $400. $100 plus the 300. So what if somebody went in and what they did is they got started and they purchased our builder pack for $300. They were qualified out of the gates. Then they introduced 3 of their friends really quickly. They could sign up, anybody, right? $50, get their 3 people in, and they immediately got $100 back. And then they helped them get qualified as well and got paid another $300. So for a total of $400, how much did they say immediately? If they did this the first week, they have what's called an ROI. And this is really important, I believe. When you get started in a business, you want to have an ROI quickly. So somebody's I put a bunch of money and I had to wait till I got a profit. You're able to turn a profit almost immediately when you do this. You put in 300, you get 400, plus you have the products. So you basically got your products for free and you made some money when you've completed the Power Circle bonus. You got to do that in your first 30 days as well. That's the 3rd step. Now that you know how to go Power Circle, the very next step for you is you want to qualify for what we call the Rising Tribe. 4th step. And how's the Rising Tribe? Well, you already know how to become a Power Circle. So 3 Power Circles equals a Rising Tribe. And if you want to draw this out simply, here's what it looks like. We're actually working on a tracker right now, and I'm going to get a tracker out to everyone. I've been working on it because I thought it was a really great, I had a roundtable meeting the other day, and we had a great conversation about this, and I decided to make a tracker for this so that you can kind of fill in the blanks. But when you fill in each one of these blanks with 300, do the math here. And this part you'll get excited when you do it. 300. So everybody here is doing 300 at least. And then here's what that does. Each one of them, they made what? How much? They made $300 plus the 100. So a total of 400. So this person made 400. This person made 400. This person made 400. You made 400 because you got your 300 plus your 100, right? So you made 400. Plus, now you get the Rising Tribe bonus. So you made another $700. So in your first 30 days, you earned $1,100. And that's what we call a comma check, right, JR? I love a comma check because a comma check was my first time I got a comma check in network marketing. I was so excited because I was like, wow, I made over $1,000 in this business. Comma check starts with getting your first comma check, and then it becomes a comma check in a week, and then it becomes a comma check in a day, and then sometimes it becomes a comma check in an hour, and that gets really, really exciting as this thing starts to pick up steam, as it gets momentum. It's absolutely a possibility in network marketing. So So that's your rising tribe. That's the game plan, but it doesn't stop there. Some of you, your tribes already, right? Some of you, your tribes already. And so what this means though is every single time one of these power circles is created, let me show you what that does for you. You're a tribe, and anywhere in your team, you have a power circle. Doesn't matter where they're happening on your team, and you're the first tribe up the line, you're going to get $200 for every one. This is time. Somebody asked me earlier, do I need to get 5 because the picture that we said has 5 on it? No, every single one, every single time it happens, there will be a $200 bonus that's paid out. So if you do the math on this, right, talking about $400 plus $200 plus the rising tribe bonuses that are paid every single time that you create a power circle. So it's powerful. There's a ton of money that'll get released in your team every single time that you go out there and do that. So there's a huge reason why you want to go tribe. So if somebody has 5 power circles in a week, imagine that's an extra $1,000 that they're adding to their check every single week. So what you want to do as you become a tribe is just focus on creating power circles. That's all you're doing. And here's the beautiful thing about that, is that every time you're creating a power circle, you're creating more volume, what we call CV, which means you're going to earn team commission. The people in your team are advancing to tribe and circle, which means that you're going to earn leadership match. All of this stuff just happens immediately. You're also signing up members, so your matrix is going to grow. So all of this stuff, though, you don't really have to learn. You don't have to focus on all of this. Really, all you want to do is go back to the simple game plan here. Number 1, get qualified. The best thing to do is get your products in the very beginning. Get some products yourself so that you can, first of all, be a product of the product. You want to have your own testimonial, and you want to make sure that you help people get started the right way. And I know this team has no problem with that because you guys are all believers in the product. You guys are all experts in that. So I'm preaching to the choir here. But make sure to get our people started right and get them qualified immediately to earn on a team so that they don't miss out on any money. That's what you want to share with people when they get started, is let them know you don't want to miss out on any money, right? Well, let's get you qualified to earn on a team. And that starts with 300 in personal volume. Okay, then sign up your first 3, get $100. Help those 3 get 300. Get another 300 for a total of 400. So if somebody signed up at 300, they got their 300 plus some change, 350 back plus some change. So they made a return on their investment, and then help 3 people go power circle in your team. Each one of them earns $400. You get another 700 for a total of $1,100 in your first 30 days. Now you're a tribe. Focus on creating power circles, which is everything I just showed you. Every time you do that, an extra $200 comes in on top of team commissions that you're earning, because I think you're at a 30% override potentially, anywhere from 10 to 30% for every order that goes in. You've got circles in your team, so you're earning a leadership check match, and your matrix is growing, which is the long-term residual income. And that's all. Just focus on the game plan. So hopefully that's helpful to understand just kind of the basic framework of the game plan. Now, there's 3 different types of people here. One, if you're brand new. But here's the second type of person, is that maybe you got started and you were here prior to July, I think it's 17th, exactly. July 17th. So if you were enrolled before July 17th, here's what we did for you. We are giving you a restart. What that basically means, because I know I talked to a lot of people who, you know, they tried really hard to get that power circle bonus or that rising tribe bonus, and maybe they weren't able to reach it, because a lot of times in the beginning when you get started, we had a lot of people get started when we first opened our doors, and you know, not everybody understood the comp plan and how it all worked. So what we've decided to do is a restart for everyone. We're acting as if this week is your very first week in Club O. And so what you want to be thinking right now, and anybody on your team, is you want to be saying, hey, let's go Power Circle, let's go Rising Tribe. Now I know a lot of people that are in this team, in this organization, actually earned the Rising Tribe bonus, right, Miss Jin Young? Wasn't there a lot
Yeah.
of Rising Tribe earners in your
Yes.
team? So
Yes.
I'm sure you can testify, right? Like that was a powerful bonus for your team, right? A lot of people earned great during that period of time. So what's great is now you have people on your leaders, they know how to do this already. And unlike when you got started, nobody really knew how to do it. Everybody was trying to figure it out, and because we were brand new. But now you have leaders, you guys know how to build this. There's more money than when we got started. Plus, we're paying it the upline bonus to the power to the tribe, the upline power builder bonus. So those of you that are in and maybe you didn't earn the power circle or the rising tribe, or somebody in your team didn't, I would immediately say, hey, we get another chance. Right? Doesn't everybody want another chance? I think that's exciting to have that. Another opportunity to go out there. If you did it, do it again. And if your people didn't do it, they can do it for the first time and get that accomplishment. That means a lot. It helps boost confidence. I'll tell you, I told the story last night on one of the trainings that I was on, is that I had a young lady that she was kind of, just getting started, didn't know, kind of unsure, didn't have a lot of belief, but then she got the power circle bonus and she was pumped up and excited. Now she's a tribe, she's soon to be a nation. So it's a big deal to help people get that first, success and get it out of the gate. So we really want to, if you've been in the business for a little bit since July 17th, we should think of this as like day one. Like we just got started, but now you have the knowledge and all the information that you have from the past, right? Now, I do want to clarify something about this, is that it has to be all new. Okay? What that means is it has to be new enrollments. So you can't go back to like your old ones and count them as your 3. So they have to have new enrollments, which means that they have a start date as of 8/16 or later. Okay? So that's really important. All new enrollments. And then new QV. So if you placed an order before in the past for your own personal volume, you can't go back and count that one. It has to be new order or a new sale to a customer. I know many of you have customers, so go out and get them to place an order. Of course, any of your customers always counts for your PV. And we use that word PV, personal volume. That's always going to be you or any of your personal customers. So that's for anybody prior to 7/17.